and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dallas if you're new here. If you're not, thanks for coming to another video. So today I'm going to be doing the mid-year freak out book tag. So what this is a book tag. You answer questions and it kind of like shows you what you've been reading this year, what you haven't been liking, you know, just some stats kind of thing, I guess. So without further ado, let us just jump right into the questions. So the first question is, what's the best book that you've read so far this year? There's actually two, and I actually read them in June. So they are Final Girls by Riley Sager. I actually did a vlog on this, and this was my first time reading this book. It was his newest, his first release that he's ever done in 2017. Is Before She Disappeared by Lisa Gardner. Anything Lisa Gardner, I will read. I've been reading her for years, so was not surprised that this was a 5-star for me. These are the two books that are 5 stars for me this year, and the two books that I absolutely adore with my heart. The second question, what is the best sequel you read this far? So I don't really read sequels, but I am reading a series, Harry Potter series. I read the second book this month. Well, I read the second book, and I guess that would count. I won't say like that's top tier for me, but it is a sequel that I am reading. So, Harry Potter. What is your favorite reread this year so far? I do not reread books ever. For me, it's like I could not read a book for years, and as soon as I read the first sentence, I already know what's gonna happen. So I'm just kind of like, it's pointless. So I don't reread books, so I do not have an answer for this. 4, what genre have you been loving the most or that you read the most? No surprise here. Thriller. Thriller. Mysteries thrown in there. I think I read 1 romance this year, so thriller is the winner, of course. Question 5, what is a new release that you haven't read yet but you want to? So for this one, I have 2. I have Breathless by Amy McLeod. Picture here. And the second one is Hide by Kiersten White. This one, there's no mixed reviews. Everyone hates this book. So basically what the premise is, it was supposed to be, I guess, like a hide and seek Squid Game kind of thing. So they're playing hide and go seek in I want to say like an amusement park, and the winner receives money. Everyone hates this book. I don't know. But I still do want to read it because I'm usually that one that likes books that people do not like. So fingers crossed that I will like it, but that is on my list to read. Question 6, what is your most anticipated read for the rest of the year? For me, I didn't really have many, but there is one called The Guest House by Robin Morgan Bentley. This is a new author to me. I seen someone else talking about it, and it was on NetGalley. But basically, it is a couple who goes to this guest house, and when they wake up in the morning, their car keys are gone. Everyone else is like the owners are gone. They're locked inside, and the woman in this story is pregnant, and her contractions are coming. So basically, it's a race against time to figure out why they're in this guest house locked, and can they make it to the hospital in time for this baby. Question 7. What is your biggest disappointment of this year? Listen. Number 1, The Push by Ashley Audrain. That book was, it was good to read. Like, it was like, okay, I think I gave it like 3 stars. It was an okay read, but my standards were up here for this book, and I just didn't enjoy it. And I was just kind of like, okay, this is cool, I guess. Didn't enjoy it. And the second one, it hurts my heart to say, but it is The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. So, like I said, I did a whole reading vlog on that one as well. So if you want deeper thoughts, just just watch that video. But I did give it a 4-star, which is like, how is it disappointing if you gave it a 4-star? But I just did not like the twist in this story. Everything else was good. Everything else was his normal Riley Sager writing style. But I just did not like the twist in the story at all. So it was a very big disappointment for me. Question 8. What has been your biggest surprise so far this year? And that is going to be 9 Lives by Peter Swanson. Like I said, I'm that one that likes books that people do not like. Everyone that I watch on BookTube did not like this book. I personally enjoyed this book very much. And it surprised me because I do not like Peter Swanson. I don't want to say I don't like him, but there hasn't been a book that I was able to get past like the first few chapters for him. And so for me to be able to read this entire book and actually enjoy it, I can't remember what I rated it, but I know it was like either a 4 or 5 that I rated it. So I was super surprised by that. Will I read another Peter Swanson? I don't know. But everyone was hyping this book up, so I was like, let me read it. Let me give it a chance. Let me do it. And I have no regrets for it. I don't. This book was really good for me. 9. Who is your favorite new author? And this can be like new to you or just a new author that came out. And I have 3 for this one. So no particular order. You have B.A. Paris. I read 2 of her books. Nothing less than a 4-star for me there. Megan Miranda. Read 2 books from her. Nothing less than 4 stars for me. And of course, Riley Sager. I've read, I think, 3 of his books. I still have 2 more to read. But them 3, they're my go-tos now. If they have a book coming out, I will pick it up. 10. Who is your new favorite character? I read thrillers. I don't have a favorite character at all in any of these thrillers because they're standalones and then they're either killing someone or they're being killed or, you know, they're just going through too much for me to even like them. So I don't have one. Question 11. What is a book that made you cry? Once again, thrillers, mysteries are my thing. I should be crying with these, you know, what's going on, but I don't. So don't have an answer there. Question 12. What is a book that made you happy? Now listen, I don't want any of y'all to think I'm a psychopath. I have no feelings. I'm cold-hearted. I'm none of those things. But a book that made me happy was Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. This book was so good. It just, I can't really tell you why it made me happy. You know, like they were just on an island. They were having a good time. It was a whole vibe to me until like everything happened, but it was still a whole vibe. So that book really made me happy. And then the cover is just, it's just so happy. Like, it's just so pretty. So questions 13 and 14, I'm going to combine this because this is the same answer for both. So with question 13, it is, what is the most beautiful book that you bought or received this year? And then question 14 is, what is a book that you still need to read this year? And for that, I'm going to go with Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. This book, I mean, it is beautiful, do not get me wrong, but this is the only book that I have actually bought this year. So I don't read I don't buy a lot of books unless I really, like, it's like I need to read it. Like, I really want to read it. And that's just saying because, like I said, I don't reread books. So I'm trying to get out of that whole, just because you don't reread a book doesn't mean it can't be on your bookshelf kind of thing. So I'm trying to pick up more books, but at the time I'm also in the process of moving. So it's kind of like, why bring more books in when you're about to move type of deal. And then also, people do not gift me books. They usually give me gift cards because my reading style is just so different from everybody in my life. No one in my life reads except for my boyfriend. He does give me books, but they're kind of like, the covers are like boom, boom, like they're bland. So, yeah, so this is the most beautiful cover that I have. And then a book that I need to read this year is this one. My friend Emily talks about this book like it is the Holy Grail. So I do want to read this book. This is the only book that I want to read that's actually on my TBR. So 15, we only have 2 more questions. So question 15, what is your favorite post or video that you've uploaded, made kind of deal? Mine would be the Riley Sager vlog video, and the only reason that is because, like, I do enjoy my TBRs and everything else that I've done on this channel so far. I mean, it's like 2 videos, but that was such a out of character video for me. I don't really do vlogs, and it was just so new to me to even put myself out there to show like what I do during the day, to show myself reading, to actually just sit down and talk about these 2 books and compare and contrast them. So that was definitely out of my comfort zone, but it was so refreshing to do, and it was just so fun to make, and I just really enjoyed that video. Okay, and the last question, who is your favorite book community people? So I did have to write some of these down just because they don't know I exist. So like I watch them enough to know who they are, but I just want to make sure I got everything exactly how I wanted it. So the one person that does know I exist is Emily from Emily Diane. I'll link everybody's channel down below, but I know her and we're in a book club together that she hosts called Lost in the Plot Book Clubs. Why did I say it like that? But Lost in the Plot Book Clubs, and so she's one person. And then everyone else they don't know I exist, but I trust every word they say, and I do enjoy their channels, and any video that they put up, I will be watching it. So you have Beth from Beth's All Booked. You have Jordan from Sorry Booked Solid. Gabby from Gabby Reads. Lauren from Lauren Love Reads. And then Haley from Haley Hughes. That I have for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It does make me very warm and happy inside. I hope you guys come to another video that I post, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.